Scheffler faces felony charge after incident at PGA Championship. In a world where few things remain private, maybe it's no surprise the public is watching settlement talks for House v. Ncaa and Carter v. Ncaa play out in real time. Whether that makes a deal to radically transform college sports more or less likely is a jump ball. In recent weeks, NCAA President Charlie Baker has openly discussed ending a litigation that represents more than 14,500 college athletes and would enable conferences and colleges to share revenue with players. So too has players' attorney Steve Berman, who has offered detailed remarks, including about ways the NCAA could lower the risk of subsequent antitrust lawsuits. News organizations have published comprehensive accounts of proposed settlement terms leaked to journalists. Here's a sketch of what we know. The settlement envisions payments to players for past harms, including compensating them for unshared broadcasting revenue, lost nil money and denied chances to be in video games. It also eyes a direct pay model where athletes would be paid by colleges, and that would involve revenue sharing and annual caps. The settlement would cost the NCAA and its members billions of dollars to be paid out over about a decade. According to the leaks, the cost of not settling House, set to go to trial next January, would be even higher. A loss could allegedly cost the NCAA and members $20 billion, even though damages for House project to be about $4 billion and the math for it morphing into $20 billion remains mysterious. The NCAA, a non-profit, might also file for bankruptcy. To top it off, the NCAA and conferences must vote on settlement terms by May 23. That's a lot to unpack, and urgently so. There are myriad questions, ranging from who pays what, when and to whom, to how a settlement would relate to the bevy of other legal controversies facing college sports. As Sportico explained in April, a settlement in House and Carter can't insulate the NCAA and colleges from other antitrust lawsuits. A model where payments are capped could be challenged via the same logic of other NCAA antitrust lawsuits. Competing schools are harming competition by conspiring to limit what each can pay the athlete. A settlement also wouldn't address whether college athletes are employees of their schools, their conferences and the NCAA, and whether they can unionize. The compatibility of direct pay with Title IX is hazy, too. While the NCAA hopes Congress will see a settlement as marking a new era of reasonableness and justification to grant the association an antitrust exemption, Congress has shown little interest in such legislation to date, and we're in the middle of an election year. The outspokenness of the settlement's central figures and the flood of leaks are unusual. Settlement discussions are ordinarily tightly kept secrets.